Hey, good Friday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majeski back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your Talking Live weekend forecast update. Hope you guys are having a great day. Are you ready for your weekend? I think I am. Not looking too bad. We're not going to have to dodge some scattered rain showers and thunderstorms, but hey, it's summertime. We're used to that, right? And we'll go ahead and take a look at the latest forecast models and see. Looks like we're trending wetter, especially as we go into early next week. We'll show you the latest on that on our 7-day forecast. But first, let's go take a live look up at Chattanooga as we do have some clouds in the area. A little bit of that filtered sunshine, so not as much sunshine as we were seeing yesterday at this time, but definitely a cloudy day there in the Chattanooga area. And a little cloudy here in North Georgia as well. A little bit of sunshine out here, seeing a few clouds there as well, but definitely a good day to head to the lake and cool off. The temperatures have definitely come down. Not seeing as much purple on the map as we've been showing you the last few days, but it's still going to be a little bit warm, and it's obviously going to be very humid. So those feel like temperatures are still going to feel, well into the upper 90s for this afternoon, really through the weekend as well. Now, we still have some heat advisories up here across northern Alabama and parts of Tennessee. Most of East Tennessee and North Georgia are looking okay here for the moment. Expect that to remain that way for the rest of the day. And we are looking at that marginal risk for severe weather. So whenever you got this kind of warmth around, you get some thunderstorms that flare up, you might run the risk of seeing an isolated severe thunderstorm or two like we saw yesterday. We could see it again for this afternoon. We currently got a warning up there in northern Alabama, for example, right now. So here we go. One thing about these thunderstorms, by the way, I'm seeing it this afternoon, and we're going to see it again probably tomorrow. If you get one to pop up on top of you, notice they're not moving all that much. There's not really a whole lot of thing to push it in the upper atmosphere. So it's literally the rocks in the pond scenario where they kind of spread out, and we'll see these storms kind of pop up, and they may get pushed by an outflow boundary from some other thunderstorm, but they're not going to move all that much. And as a result, some isolated heavy flash flooding might be possible in some spots. So just watch out for that here for this afternoon. You're seeing some of the scattered storms already starting to pop there north of Chattanooga. And that'll continue into Saturday and Sunday for both days. Just plan on that accordingly, okay? Now, looking right now at our regional radar, again, seeing some of the thicker clouds up across North Georgia right now with some of the rain there. You're seeing the heavy rains, even some flash flood warnings up here across portions of Tennessee, just south of Nashville and north of Huntsville up there, not too far from the Lawrenceburg area there. But you got weak high pressure, and you kind of see it here a little bit of the spin showing up there. It shows up better right here with that high pressure. Notice it's kind of cleared there in the middle, but notice the clouds are kind of rotating around that high pressure a little bit. You can kind of see it. So a little bit of high pressure holding on there across portions of Alabama and Georgia. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the regional model here. Here's the latest high-resolution model. It's going to take you into 8 o'clock on Sunday morning. So, again, scattered afternoon showers and thunderstorms. Don't really pay attention too much to where exactly this model is showing it. Just know that we're going to see the scattered storms this afternoon. We're going to die down overnight. We're going to do it again on Saturday, and then we're going to do it again on Sunday. So all 3 days, all through the weekend, you're going to see the scattered thunderstorms out there. What's trending right now is looks like Monday and Tuesday next week, we might see a little more widespread coverage. The reason for that is a frontal system that's going to be coming into the area. So let's go ahead and talk about that. We'll go look at the latest forecast models here, and we'll kind of go through the National Weather Service maps here so you can get an idea of what is coming at us. So let's go look at that. As I go ahead and put this into my what I call interactive mode here, and we'll kind of step you through this. So again, kind of watch this. I'm highlighting the timestamp here going through the weekend. This is Saturday morning. Obviously, some scattered rain showers around. And it'll continue into Sunday and into Sunday afternoon. But notice Monday, we got a lot of green, dark green on this map. That means rain chances greater than 50%. Here's that frontal system that's going to be coming down at us. And again, summertime cold fronts, they typically stall as they get down toward us. So this will enhance the rain threat going into Monday and Tuesday. And into Wednesday, the front does make it through. If it does, we should see drier weather. Right now, I've got the rain chances coming down to next to nothing by the time we get to next Friday. So I got about 20-30% range. And again, that's going to fluctuate depending on exactly on how far that front goes down. But we got a couple of days where the rain chances are going to be, fairly isolated at least. But my guess is it'll probably come back up after that. So looks like a wet start to the week, a little more isolated as we head to the end of next week. So let's go ahead and talk about your forecast here for tomorrow as we're looking at, again, partly cloudy skies with scattered showers and thunderstorms. Looking for a high of 92 and 72. Of course, a little bit hotter there in the Chattanooga area, obviously being around the city. Looking at your regional perspective, again, a few isolated storms here for this evening. Otherwise, partly cloudy in the morning. Temperatures right around 70 degrees for the most part, although some middle 60s over into the mountains here for tomorrow morning. Looking at your daytime highs tomorrow, upper 80s to around 90 to low 90s, really fairly uniform, except a little bit cooler over there in the mountains there in North Carolina. So scattered storms once again for tomorrow. Regionally looking like this: 94 in Nashville, 95 in Memphis, 92 in Mobile, 92 in Atlanta, 92 over in Charlotte. So everybody here fairly uniform once again for tomorrow. Now, as we look at your next 7 days, here we go. As the rain chances here will hold around 60-50% for the weekend. Come up for Monday and Tuesday. Again, we got that frontal system coming at us. That'll enhance the rain threat a little bit of an additional lift. But then we turned it downward here, down to 40, 30, 20%. That might be a little optimistic on Friday on my part, going down 20%. But it does look like we trend down toward a little bit more of a drier pattern, a little more isolated in the storm coverage as we go toward the end of the week. But the start of the week looks like it's going to be a little more widespread with the rain chances because of the frontal system that's going to come into the area, add a little additional lift. Obviously, the air is going to be very juicy and moist. We already got that for the weekend. So just plan accordingly, that we may see a little more widespread rains potentially going into the first couple of days of next week. All right, well, I hope everybody has a great and safe weekend. Again, watch out for those thunderstorms. You know the drill. If you're going to be outside for any length of time, make sure you stay hydrated because it's going to be awfully humid. Maybe not quite as oppressively hot as what we saw earlier this week, but stay hydrated. And again, if you got a thunderstorm in your area, head inside. Don't stay outside in it. Don't stay out on the lake. Be safe out there, okay? All right, you guys take it easy. That's your weekend's update. Again, appreciate you guys checking us out. And if you haven't followed us here on the North Georgia First Alert Weather Facebook page, just go ahead and hit the like button over there on our main page. And if you got a weather-related question, you can always send it to me as well. All right, that's y'all's update for now. You guys take it easy. Be good, stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.